So I'm halfway through my hike and I got to one of my destinations, which is this beautiful lake. Um, it's a man-made lake, but still it's beautiful. And they do have a boating lodge here now. During the summer times they used to give little boat rides, but that was a long time ago and Japanese economy is not what it used to be. But there's a lot of hikers around here now, and this is where I'm going to find a suitable spot and have some lunch. Um, and if I can find a quiet spot later, I'll try to show you some of the stuff that I was bringing with me today, and talk a bit more about my trip. Well, it's lunchtime and I've got my hobo stove cooking away. Just going to start heating up my soup. Got my wonderful, basically to 1.5 liters of water. This is a very old hiking bottle which I've had since I was about 8 years old. They don't make them like this anymore. I think it's cast iron or steel, I don't know what it is, but it's a pretty heavy bottle, but holding 1.5 liters is quite a lot, and I found it being very good over the years. Don't try good things, why change a thing that isn't broken. My wife made me some lovely rice balls today. Everything else with me, I got some coffee and some new mechanical gloves, which I'm going to do a review on later on. I picked these up pretty cheap at an Airsoft shop, so are they real? Probably not. I have a fair idea that they're not. They're probably just complete good Chinese copies. I normally take a size 8, but they don't do small size here for some reason. They can only get them in medium, so they fit nice, not as snug as I like, but as I said, I'll do a review on them later on. And we're in basically the camping ground. There's a few other people around me, but I don't mind. Anyway, let me put you over there. Hope you can see me okay. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the hike. It's been really nice to get out and about. I know normally I do kind of urban survival ideas, but all my experiences come from hiking and my outdoor experiences and my outdoor so basically rescue days. So getting back to something like this is really enjoyable for me and really nice. Some nice little noise in the background. They're doing some building work at one of the hunting lodges up here. Anyway, what did I bring with me today? Well, I've got this tack jacket, which is from, I can't remember who makes it now. I think it's Tactical something or other. Anyway, it's supposed to be shark skin. It's not shark skin. This is a cheap rip-off basically that I've picked up from my Airsoft games, but it works pretty well. It's got a microfleece inside on it. You can see it has portable cables, which I got from my headphones. It's got a fold-away hood. It is quite warm. It's really nice. It is windproof, I can tell you that, and having the vents under the arms to let the heat out is really good. That's why I've opened them up. It's actually pretty warm. I was sweating a lot on the hike up here. I'm just going to close these up now. But I just wanted to talk about what to wear when you're going out, what to bring with you. One thing that I would always suggest is have a big enough rucksack and have it half empty. And the reason being is because from hiking in Ireland, you suddenly realise that you've got to basically be ready for all types of weather. And so the weather is when you start out isn't always the same weather as you end up in. So this morning it was quite warm down in Kobe. It was about 6 degrees, which was quite warm, but now up here where I am now it has dropped about 3 to 4 degrees and it's about 4 degrees. There's still a bit of snow stuck on the ground here. So what I brought with me also then is, this is a German army jumper. It's pure wool. Even in wet weather this is going to keep you warm. Underneath I have a bright orange LL Bean hiking shirt, which can be used as an emergency signal if need to be. I've got a fleece neck warmer on, a surefire hat. I'm also wearing my tactical pants, Thunder tactical pants, which I advertised, well, advertised, but did a review on my grey pair when I'm wearing a brown pair today. I just really wanted to try them out, see if they really were good for hiking or not. And I can tell you now, they're great. They're pretty stretchy, and so they stretch in all the right places, so there's no pulling. The pockets are really nice, and I really like the phone pocket on it, which keeps this camera in my phone quite nicely. So that's what I'm wearing today. Also in my backpack I have some rain gear, the bright green one. You've probably seen some of my other videos. I got a pair of black Berghaus aqua pants, which are really nice as well. And what else I got? I got another quart of water, and I have a bivy bag, and then I've also got a ground sheet which I'm actually sitting on at the moment to keep my bum nice and warm while I'm sitting here talking to you. The other thing I brought with me is my walking stick. This is made from bamboo. By the way, bamboo is a type of grass. There you go. But bamboo walking stick, and I got some cordage on it. Makes a great grip, but also in an emergency situation I can use the cordage for other things. It's one of the items I have with me also to protect myself while I'm out here, not even just from people, but also from wild animals, such as wild boar, snakes, and things like that, even monkeys that we have had here. I'm also carrying with me my Swiss Army knife, and I have a survival blade, which I'll do a review on later on. Now is not the right time to be doing things like that. So, hope you like the rest of this video. Okay, well I finally found a quiet little spot where I can show you what knife I've been carrying with me today. And first of all, this is a handmade sheath that I made myself a good few years ago out of a bit of old army Gore-Tex which I had, and another old knife strap. So it's got some really good nice reinforced buckles on it to attach it to my belt, and then a nice clasp. Now the original sheath that came with this was this horrible plastic thing with a moulded belt loop piece which couldn't be opened or closed and just fitted a specific type of belt, and you had to run your belt straight through it, which was not very convenient. But anyway, this is my, I don't know if you can see that, it's a Marco Polo survival knife. I picked this up in Austria when I was doing some hiking in the Alps there a few years ago, and it's a nice, good piece of knife. Got a nice sharp blade on it, serrated edge in the back, which I think is a piece of shit. I don't like them in knives. Anybody who has knives and has a serrated edge in the back might be able to tell you that. I've never used it. Anytime I try to use it to cut anything, it doesn't cut anyway. Just kind of a marking tool, and not very good for a knife. It does have this kind of like pretty cool can opener piece at the bottom here. It's a pretty solid blade. Is it a full tang? I couldn't tell you. I don't know how far this blade goes into the sheath, which basically then is a molded plastic. It's really nice to hold on to, and it gives you a nice fat, flat piece at the back to put your thumb on for giving it a bit of pressure on when you're cutting, and then this little piece here at the bottom. Now, I would like to change this out at some stage to a better knife with a good pummeling handle on the bottom of it. So that's what I'm taking with me in this moment. Two very important things to have. One is a very good map of the area that you're in, and the second is a compass, and know how to use both. Otherwise you're going to be in a world of shit, and it's not a nice place to be. And as somebody here has done, they've put a nice roll of toilet paper on this signpost for those people who are in a world of shit, and that's because this signpost is ridiculous. It tells you we're at a fork in the road for 3 directions: that way, and the way I just came, but the signpost only tells you 2 directions. Yeah, only 2 directions it tells you. So it is not a very good signpost. That's why somebody put toilet paper on top of it. So, and it doesn't help when you've got so many hiking routes all around the same area. It can get quite confusing. Now, whoops, I'll do this with one hand. Where I'm at the moment is around here, but there's a lot of tracks here which are not on the map, so I've got to find out which track I am. So I just came up here and I'm heading back. Actually, I just came here, sorry, and I'm heading back this way because I need to track onto this track down here and then off down to where my train station is to get me home. So, wish me luck. Well, this is the end of my journey. I've come down off the mountain and I'm greeted by this horrific sight of garbage being dumped, and just before we come back into civilization. So, hope you've enjoyed my trip. The rest of my journey now is through a town to find a train station and get a train home and then walk home from the train station. So, not very much excitement about that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these videos. It's gone on so long now. I think it's probably going to end up it's been going on so long now. I suppose it's going to have been about 2 videos instead of just 1. So, hope you enjoyed the videos, and please remember, like and subscribe. Always be prepared.